Hey guys, welcome back. Okay, this may or may not end up being a fairly short video because, let's see, let's pull up our thing. We're here, we just finished Worm's Tooth tweaks and enhancements to install the notice board. I only want to do about maybe 6 of these, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, well, 6, 7, 8 of these that I want to install today. And I'm going to stop just before we hit the realistic overhaul, and that's for a reason, and I'll may or may not talk about that at the end of this video, or maybe at the beginning of the next one, as to what we have to do here. This is really very complicated, this one, but we'll get to it when we get to it. Okay, although to be honest, these ones coming up are fairly complicated, so it may be a full-length video, so we'll see. So let's go ahead and get started with the weather systems, Project Reality, Climates of Tamriel, overhauling the weather system. So let's go ahead and go there and go to the Files section. We're at File 5.0, which is the one he's asking for. So let's go ahead and download that. I don't think there's any optional files here. Doesn't look like it. There's an FOMod. So how are we doing here? Okay, this is going to take a little bit, so we'll let it go. Okay guys, so we've downloaded Climates of Tamriel. Let's go ahead and start it up, and let's get our web page up so I can see what I'm doing, and then the thingy. So we're going to do the main files. We're going to do climates, default experience for dungeons and caves, default experience for interiors, optional vanilla nights at default experience, and DLC patches. Looks like we want both of these, Dawnguard and Dragonborn. That makes sense. So go ahead and install. And there you go. So let's go ahead and take a look. I'm sure there's going to be at least one, if not more than one ESP file. Looks very nice. Oh, an ESM file too. There's a master. Oh, notice board is also a master. I didn't see that when we installed it. There you go. Okay, looks good. So there's your first one. And collapse that. So let's go to the Falskaar Climates of Tamriel patch. This mod adds the weathers from Project Reality, what we just installed, to Falskaar. So let's go ahead and go there. And we'll go to Files. And there seems to be only one file. This is version 1.1. That's the one we want. So go ahead and download that. There we go, nice and short. Let's turn this off before it starts messing with my browser again. There we go. There's no special instructions that I don't think. Nope. So we can just go ahead, whoops. We can just go ahead and install. Turn it on. Boy, boy, we're already up to 32. Eesh. Okay. Right, continuing on, that's it for the weather systems. We've got the weather. So the ENB related data files. Okay. These are a little bit tricky, but this is where we start getting the ENB. I think the ENB will work after this we put all these things in. But let's find out. So we want version 7.35. There's a lot of special instructions here, but we'll get to that. Let's download it first. There it is. Well, that is not what I wanted. Let's go to the files. Okay, version 7.35. That's the one he wants. So after installation, okay, we just grab the main file. ENB7 is what we want, right? I guess so. Doesn't seem like there's anything else, so I'm guessing we're going to do the main file. Okay, so there you go, guys. We got the Vividian ENB. Let's go ahead and install because there's no special instructions. We do have an Fmod here. Okay, let's see what instructions we have for the Fmod. There they are. Lots of instructions. Okay, install options. Welcome. Custom install. Sure. Next. ENB main. Vividian ENB. ENB main files. Vividian ENB vanilla. Lighting options. Normal. No change. ENB performance options default. ENB sharpening options default. Okay. So far so good. ENB none. ENB old fallback none. Okay. Next. Optional files none. Depth of field normal. Well, if we're not going to change anything, what's the point? Okay, let's go. Let's see. Normal. Okay, so let's go next. Okay, there we go. Dim torches. Remove sun glare. Fine. Wearable lanterns preset. Both mind fluxes. There we go. Next. No thanks, I don't need this. Next. What weather mods do we use? Vanilla. And use climates of Tamriel. Yes, and AOS. And other mods? None. Next. Okay. After you finish installing, you need to go to series reminders of Vividian, find a folder called Vividian install, copy the context, and left over ENBs before doing so. Okay. So I think that's the same instructions as this. Inside your folder. Vividian ENB install files. Copy the console folder in your Skyrim main directory. Okay, now we're not going to actually do that. That's against the rules. We don't want to mess with the Skyrim main directory. That's the whole point of using the mod manager. So yes, I have done that. And install. Okay, plugins. And let's turn it on. Look at that. Uh-oh. We got some errors. Missing masters. But we're missing the AOSP. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. No worries there. We just haven't installed those yet. Okay, now let's go ahead and follow the directions that we have. Let's go ahead and collapse that. Special installation. After installation, perform the following steps to finish installing ENB and the Vividian ENB preset using ENB Manager and Changer. Open ENB Manager and Changer. Do not run this mod organizer. Okay, so we'll go to the ENB Manager, run it. There we are. Set to this Vividian ENB. On the files pane, click Add. Files pane, click Add. Navigate to Mod Organizer path, Mods of Vividian Weather. Mod Organizer, let's see, where is that going to be? On my F drive. Mod Organizer, Mods, Vividian, Vividian Weather and Lighting, Vividian ENB install files, and then select all files and folders contained within and click Add. Add. Okay. Bunch of stuff. Click Activate. Activate. Did it work? Oh, I guess it did work. Okay. And then exit the program by clicking the X. Oh, okay. I guess it was still activating. All right, there we go. This installs the required data files for Vividian and additionally constructs a directory with the files to be installed with ENB Manager and Changer. All right. Did that work? Hopefully. All right. ENB Terrain Parallax Fix. All right. Nothing special here, it doesn't look like. This might be a small one. Version 1.0. Let's kill that. Version 1.0. Files. Parallax Fix. 1.0 Terrain for Vivid Landscape users. That would be yes right here. There you go. Looks like it's there. Let's get rid of this. This is messing up my browser, I can tell. And manual installation. Right click, set data. Meshes. There's no special instructions here, so okay. Go ahead and install. Turn that on. Okay, did it turn on? I think so. There's no ESP because it's just it's a set of meshes, so there's nothing to run. Okay, cool. We're good. That's why. Okay, enhanced lighting for ENB. Version 0.95b, only IL. This mod's intended. Okay. Let's go ahead and go there. Let's go to the files section. What do we want exactly? 0.95b, only IL. 0.95b, only IL. Step specific. 0.95b, only IL. I've got a Bane instructions. No, this says it has fmod. I wonder if that's an error, because I don't see any other thing that's that. I'm going to go ahead and assume it's this. Okay, let's go ahead and double click. Okay, there's a faux mod. It's not Bane. I don't know why it said Bane on the thing. Okay, there. ELE, only IL. ELE ELE, this is all ELE light. Orange tooth. .95b ELE lighting. Okay, I think that's good. Let's go ahead and install. You guys check me on that one, because that was a little confusing, I have to admit. ELE Legendary FSWT Light ESP. Okay, ELE Legendary FSWT Light ESP. It's got the right ESP. Okay. Looks alright. Alright, it wants us to run a loop metadata update. So let's go ahead and do that. Set to loot. Run. Three error messages now. That's because of the lack of masters. So we'll go here. Edit metadata. Let's see. Let's grab my web page and grab loot. And I don't want you to maximize, I just need you out of the way. 990100. Global priority. Global priority. 990100. That's what it said, right? 990100. Looks good. Hit OK. Ta-da! This we might as well do a sort as long as we're here. Okay, and apply. Close that. Very nice. Okay, good job, guys. Three more. The Ruffled Feather. So we're going to do general world improvements. The Ruffled Feather mod collection. Compilation pack. Changes snow. Moss. Stretch meshes. Some other stuff. Okay, looks good. So let's go to there. Go to files. Let's turn this off. It's like just the one. Well, there's two files. Looks like we just want Enhanced Distant Terrain 1.1. That's this. That's not even, that's an optional file. We want both. Okay, that's the optional. Okay, yeah, that's a tricky thing. So let's turn that, let's grab that, continue. And then also grab the optional file. Let's make sure mod organizer is working. And there you go. Okay, looks like these are big, so we'll let them load in. Okay guys, there you go. So we've got both these files. Let's go ahead and install the first one. Okay, there's our first set of instructions. Let's go ahead and pull up this one. Oh, look at that. Boy, that's just nasty. My goodness. Okay. Custom install. Next. No, do not install water. Yes, I would have SMIM installed. Next. Okay, no, we don't want this. It says none, so next. Water optional. Plants. Okay, next. 2D, 3D fence, no. Next. None. Next. Argonian access, none. Better dynamics, no, plus SMIM. And Dawnguard plus Dragonborn legendary. Next. Okay, decrease those plants, no. Lush trees, no. None and none. I hold silver, none. Just ice, none. Moss rocks, none. Moss rocks legendary, yes. Okay, none. Sweet nuts, none. Terrain bump, none. Vibrant auroras, none. Mountain and rocks, none. I go back. Yeah, mountain and rocks, none. None and none. Souped up Stalheim 2K. 2K. Next, and none for that. Install. Boy, that was a lot of options. Maybe this isn't going to be such a short video. Okay, let's go ahead and turn that on. Multiple ESPs, of course. Alright, there you go. Still have 3 errors. Okay, now let's go to the next one. The Enhanced Distant Terrain version 1.1. And again, we'll have options. Okay, let's pull up my webpage. Collapse this one. And pull up the second one. That's not as bad. Okay, EDT Quality World Map Compatibility. EDT Dragonborn Quality World Map Compatibility. Install. Do we want to merge? Let's rename it. I'm not gonna merge it. I'm gonna put it under a new name. Okay, guys, let's turn that on. Looks good to me. Okay, let's see. Just ignore that. That's just applying to this. This one, gosh, I'm really not sure about. I definitely want you guys to check me on this one because that was quite confusing. Well, hopefully it's right. Okay, we'll find out, I guess. Okay, we're done with that one. Let's do no stretching, version 2.2. Go to files, version 2.2, no stretching. Particular special one, USKP compatible. USKP compatible, that's the one right there. Let's go ahead and download it. And check out what Mod Organizer is doing. Okay guys, there you got the no stretching mod. So go ahead and do manual. We're not supposed to install the ESP. Apparently it's a empty ESP, so there's no reason to install it, just the BSAs. These are just textures. And turn it on. Now there shouldn't be an ESP for these. There's not. Okay, looks pretty good. Okay, one more. The static mesh improvement mod. So this improves a lot of the static meshes. Modifies many 3D models and textures to improve their appearance, many of the seams, and fix other oddities. Okay, so 1.89 is the one we're after. 1.89. Go to Files. Looks like there's only one file. That's an update file. We don't want that. We want the regular one, so go ahead and do that. And we'll let Mod Organizer download that. So once again, a very large file. Okay guys, that was quite a ginormous mod we just downloaded. It took forever, so let's go ahead and extract. Okay, so we got some FOMod instructions. Let's go ahead and pull it up. Install everything with Dragonborn DLC. There's only one thing. We gotta wait for this to go. Okay, there we go, guys. So now it's been enough time that I can't remember. Install everything with Dragonborn DLC. Install everything with Dragonborn DLC and install. Alright guys, we'll wait for this to go. Okay gang, there we go, installed. Now, I don't know if there's going to be an ESP for this one. So it should just be meshes really. Oh yeah, it is. SMIM merged. Okay, looks good. So no special instructions here. So we're on to the Skyrim realistic overhaul, which is where I'm going to stop as far as installing mods go. This is, I think, by far the most complicated one to not to install, but to get, because you can't get it from the normal place. We're going to need a torrent client, so we'll save that for next time and come back to it. Okay, so what I'm going to do for right now, let's go ahead and run loot. Get everything ordered properly. We should get 3 error messages. Just curious to see what messages we have down here. I don't really see much. It says I have 6 messages. Here's the 3rd one. Well, maybe these count as messages. 4, 5, 6. Yeah, okay. All right. Let's go ahead and sort and apply. And I have no idea if this is changing anything at this point. I can't keep track anymore. It seems to be putting DLOD down at the bottom every time. Which is, oh yeah, that's because we set up metadata and we told it to be at the bottom. That's why. But everything else looks perfectly fine, so that's good. So that should put those at the bottom. There you go. There they are. All right, looks good. So I'm going to turn off these 3 guys for right now. And let's go ahead and run SKSE. Okay guys, looks good. We got the ENB series up. That's a good sign. Okay guys, we got an error. float point render target equals 1. Alright. float point render target equals 1. Let's get out of here. So much for this being a short video, right? Okay. Skyrim prefs. Find float point render target. Okay, that is not at all what I wanted to type. float point render target equals 0. Alright, why does that say that? Let's check out the web page. float. Yeah, this should have been changed. It's very strange that it's not right, because I changed it. I'm sure we changed it. Okay, let's find a different one. mouse acceleration equals 0. Alright, I'm going to save that. Close it. Let's try to rerun that. Okay, that looks a little better. Alright, there you go, guys. Does it look pretty good? That should be with our new lighting system. Shadows look pretty decent.
Now is this a surprise?
Yeah. Let that be a lesson to you. I'll take your armor, and your boots, and your mace, and your lockpick, and your gold. Just curious to see what happens if we go inside. Okay. Looks pretty good, guys.
You worried someone will wander in here? It isn't exactly I told you, have someone standing guard out there. Don't forget the rock trap. Look, stop your worrying.
And yeah, guys, looks pretty good. Seems to be doing well. I'm gonna check those settings because I don't know why that setting reverted back to 0 again when I had it at 1. I'm sure we set that, so I'll check on that. Let's get out of here. These things are actually quite loud. Okay, well, again, so much for this being a short video. My goodness, got an error here. I'm gonna. Yeah, that light thing, man. Alright, I'm just going to change it. Ignore it. Okay, gang. So far, so good. Like I said, I will go in and check these settings. Make sure everything is set the way we had it. Because clearly, we would have set that setting by now. I mean, that would have been one of the first things we did. And for some reason, it was unset again. So I'll make sure these are all where they're supposed to be. If they're not, I'll let you guys know. Okay, so yeah, in the meantime, I guess we'll stop here, and then we'll pick this up with the next one, which is going to be that torrent download. So we'll pick it up there. I'll see you guys then. Thanks a lot.